Before we get into the video, I wanted to share with you a tool that David and I have been using in our businesses to bring more profits. It's getting harder and harder to sell on Amazon. If you're selling on Amazon, you have to have a competitive edge. We use a tool called Eva.Guru. It has dashboard reporting, inventory management, replenishment forecasting, profitability reports, reimbursements, and my favorite tool, dynamic pricing. It adjusts prices, it increases profitability. David and I have used this tool to save thousands of dollars to the bottom line. There's a special 50% off your first month. Coupon code FIRINGDEMAND50. Go on over to Eva.Guru and enter in FIRINGDEMAND50 to get 50% off your first month. Bring that money in. Profits, baby. All right, on to the video.
On to problem number 3, and this has been one that we've been dealing with very recently. So we launched in the Amazon US, and then we decided that we wanted to go into the UK, Germany, and Canada. So we went from managing one currency to 4 different currencies, and it's a little bit overwhelming because of the constant fluctuating foreign exchange rates. And so is this something that Eva can help with?
Absolutely. And that's the way that we do. We designed the Eva. First of all, it is available in all marketplaces, all Amazon marketplaces globally. Including in Australia, Japan, Europe, and all American marketplaces too. So, which means that it is pretty easy to switch even from one marketplace to another and analyze the profits and the revenue in that particular currency and the marketplace context. Now, one of the problems that every seller is having is what would be the price on the other marketplace, because you have the US prices, and now what will be the prices on Canada. Now, one of the great things here is, like with Eva, you can select the master store. There are 3 zones of Amazon, basically. The first zone is America, and the second is Europe, and the third is the Asia and Pacific. Now, based on these zones, you can define a master store, for example, the US to be the master store. And you can also define, like for the other marketplaces like Canada and Mexico, what type of a surcharge you want to add. Because that's kind of a requirement as well from a lot of sellers. They would like to sell with a surcharge of, let's say, 3% more on the Canadian marketplace or the Mexican marketplace. It can also be 3% more for the Canadian marketplace, but 5% less for the Mexican marketplace. And this can also be arranged with Eva. And as soon as it's done, based on the international exchange rates, the prices will be converted into that specific marketplace exchange rate together with the impact of the surcharge. And this will be automatically synchronized every day if the customer wants it, or it can also be a one-time synchronization too.
Okay, so just to make sure I understand that correctly, you would set up, say, the US as your master store, and then your Canadian pricing would be based on that, adjusting for the current exchange and the premium that you're talking about.
That's right.
Okay, that makes sense. And say you, like we've heard from people, that you can earn a little bit more up in Canada. So if you say you wanted the US and Canada to operate independently of each other, maybe capture a little bit more margin up north, could you do that as well?
Absolutely. That can be done, right? By adding that surcharge. At the same time, what happens is, like, as soon as these prices are synchronized, then depending on the setting and depending on the demand, the markets will start acting on their own, right? Like, for example, the Canadian marketplace, if the demand is high, maybe the prices will change according to that too. So that will be another area. But it's also possible to synchronize the prices daily with US, which means that then Canada just acts as a slave market to the US market. But you can definitely make more money by adding that surcharge.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks for watching this video. If you got some value out of this, would you please hit the like and subscribe button? This is a free way to support the show, and it really helps us build our audience.